up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to 17's new mini album FML. I probably still cannot believe that is the title of this album, and this is the 10th mini album. Like, what? I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it because, like I said in some of my previous videos, I've just been very busy. Yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it with the very first song, which is the other title track, F My Life. I can't believe I'm saying that for a K-pop song, let alone 17. Let's just see what it is. And okay, so it is raining on and off, so if you hear rain in the background, you know, that's why. The sunshine is just going like in and out from behind the clouds. So like a hip-hop song? Alright, so taking it easy so far. Oh, thank you. Is that Joshua? Wano. Hoshi? What's that, do you know? Oh, Uji. Oh, Fight for My Life. Vernon. Oh, Minghao? Dino. Oh, Jonghyun. Coops. The name of the album is called FML, and you start off with F My Life. Easy but dull sounding hip-hop beat. So having a second title track sounding like that, it does embody the feeling of your life is not going so good. I wasn't expecting some auto-tune incorporated in this. I think it did enhance the song a little bit. Hearing all of the members' voices, these belts and cries in their voices, life is so hard on everybody. We all have different lives, but everybody experiences some difficulties, speed bumps with hindrances in their lives. What a way to set the overall ambiance of the album with this song. Alright, I'm gonna skip Super because I already reacted to that song, so you can go check out my reaction to that. We're gonna go straight to Fire, which is Hip Hop Unit song. Is that Coops? Vernon? This is reminding me of like Afro beats for some reason. Like the rhythm in here is like very African. Wano? Minju!
I got the fire. I got the fire.
I got the fire. Those are like. Is that like silverware like clinking? There has to be some sort of like Afrobeat influence with the song. The rhythm reminded me so much of rhythm in African music, especially with like percussion. Hearing their voices on a beat like this, especially Wanu's part, like with the auto-tune, it was like I was very, very focused on it. I mean, I was focused the entire song, but just like hearing that part just enhanced my focus. S-Coupe started off like leader and then going to Vernon, mostly English like throughout his part. Wonu, and then to go to Mingyu, they are pretty much chanting. It's very hip-hop unit, having this musical aura that you got the fire. The way how it sounded made it something that they've never really done before, something that is reminiscent of African rhythm. Like, yeah, I don't think they've ever tried that before. So yeah, big ups to them for trying different stuff. Which, okay, if I can speak on something really quick. Now, when it comes to discourse amongst people in the K-pop fan community, I tend to not bring it to my channel because a lot of the stuff, you know, said amongst K-pop fans is just a bunch of nonsense. I know with their past songs, and when I'm talking about the past, I'm talking about Game Boy and I Can't Run Away. I am very well aware that not a lot of people tend to appeal to those songs, which is fine. Like, if you don't like a certain song, then it's more than okay to admit that. No one is forcing you to like it. You're not obligated to like it. Recently, like, hip hop unit has been getting a little too much criticism for trying different things. Like with Game Boy is very hyper pop, and I Can't Run Away, a mixture of hip hop and R&B, but you know, it's a ballad. When it comes to a unit named the hip hop unit, of course you expect them to rap. So when they do a song like Game Boy or I Can't Run Away, it can be off-putting. I will admit, like, Game Boy and I Can't Run Away, I do like them for what they are, but I will say they're not some of my favorite songs from the hip hop unit. I mean, just like every other unit in 17, whether that's vocal unit, performance unit, mixed units, or even 17 as a whole, they do have songs where I'm like, okay, it's good for what it is, but it's not one of my favorite from yours. Or if it comes down to it, the song is just not for me. To sum it all up, when it comes to the hip hop unit, it's fine to not like certain songs that are pretty much out of their normal or typical sound, being heavily critical and judgmental to the point of almost like bashing them because they're trying different things. That's where I draw the line. It's just like, look, you don't have to like it, but speaking about them in a very negative way, I don't condone that. That's just my viewpoint on it, my perspective on it. Basically, not too much on hip hop unit, not too much on them. But no, back to the scheduled program. Fire is very hip hop team, but it's also different at the same time. Again, big ups to them for trying something different, but still keeping to how they normally present themselves. The next song is I Don't Understand But I Love You by Performance Unit. No, wait. R&B? Oh, she. That harmony? Dino? June. This slow jam-esque music. Hey. Minghao. There are voices on this. The layering on hair. Yes, let it play out. Just play out. I think this is now in my top 3 performance unit songs. Very mature, just so grown R&B sound from performance unit. Like the layering, the vocal layering, the harmonies, and the way how they were singing. That's my thing about performance unit. I feel like they don't really get a lot of credit for their singing, and rapping too, but like their singing, people underestimate their vocals. It's like, look, I mean, their vocals probably are not some of the best out there, which is fine, but no, like this song right here, they heard the song, they knew it was R&B, and some sort of R&B vocalist spirit just like possessed them, and they're like, we know what to do now. All their voices, but for me personally, Dino's voice on here, call me biased, but hearing Dino's voice on an R&B song, that was something I never knew I needed. I heard that he had been working on like some R&B songs on his own. Actually hearing him now is like, oh my gosh. But of course, like June with his higher voice, and then Minghao's unique voice, Hoshi's fluid voice. I'm not the type to make such grand statements after the first listen, but no, this is hands down probably going to be top 3 like automatically. Okay, I don't know what it is about some of their songs, not all of them, but some of them. You consume and hear the melodies and like they just corrupt your brain, so to speak, and taking over your body. Like I don't know what it is. Just for example, like the songs I'm thinking about, like Moonwalker, Wave, I'll add 24/7, I'll add that song. And now with this song, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna move on from this song. Like just know that I really do love this song. Performance unit and R&B was something I never expected. This is Dust by Vocal Unit. Is this gonna be like slightly upbeat? Oh, very retro! Joshua? DK! Jump on! Sungwon! Uji! Their voices so far on this melody. The falsettos. Oh, his voice right here. That was really quick. So this time around, every unit wanted to try something different. Retro with Dust, with vocal unit, like, and the fact that this is very upbeat too. I said this before, like in another album reaction to 17. Vocal unit songs are mostly, you know, slower. I mean, it is slow for a good reason, but it can be kind of limiting when you just do the ordinary form of a ballad. But no, this time around it was upbeat, which I really do appreciate that. The fact that it's retro, I feel like with a lot of retro songs you can't go wrong with them, because even if you probably did not witness that era, it's something about it that is just this earworm, and you can't help but be a slave to the rhythm to it. All their voices on this, like the falsettos throughout this song, pretty much in the higher register throughout most of the song, vocal unit coming through. But yeah, that's all I got on it right now. Like, it was upbeat, retro, the higher registers, the falsettos, very different, and I'm glad we got to see that from vocal unit. We're at the last song now, which is April Shower. Okay, I'm feeling the beat so far. This reminded me of like 2010s music. Oh yeah, I'm imagining like summertime 2010s. Well, I feel like this is like a combination of the Japanese song Dream and My Way. Like Raindrop on Me? Like, it sounds kind of adventurous almost. The lower voices. Very summertime 2010s, and me personally, it's like a combination of like the feeling of Dream, which is the Japanese song, and My Way from Hengare. Adventurous, like you were so excited to go somewhere. At the same time, it had like this slight elegance to it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. That's where like I'm getting like Dream from, because Dream is, in my opinion, a very elegant version of World. Okay, so April Shower, I mean, April showers bring May flowers. If we started with F My Life and now we're ending with April Shower, it sounds like a very positive and uplifting take on it. Life is very rough. It takes you different places. You have a lot of high moments, a lot of low moments, and moments where you are moving, but it's probably a very slow movement or it's very quick. But all in all, we just have to enjoy it while we can. As dangerous and capricious as it is, like, it really is precious and beautiful. Definitely take time to yourself to appreciate and enjoy life when you can. Life is too short to be focused on the hardships in life, all of the sad news that goes on like throughout the world. Yeah, definitely find some positivity in that, and that's what I got like from this song. Now, of course, I don't know the lyrics right now, but just the way how it sounds, like just a good ending song to an album called F My Life. Different emotions throughout this entire album. Like, you start off with F My Life, which is very gloomy, you're having a hard knock life, and then you go to Super, which is very energetic. Fire, which is also energetic, exudes this different kind of energy, and then the way how hip-hop units voices were on it. And then I Don't Understand But I Love You, which is very moving. Dust is very retro, like it feels very nostalgic. And then April Shower, like I said, it's positive and uplifting. So yeah, it kind of tells like a story. Like, I mean, not within a day, but through life, you are definitely going to feel a lot of emotions towards life, and you know, whether that's positive emotions or negative emotions, but you know, we all experience the same feelings wherever we stand in life, but that's just the realism of it all. You may wonder why certain events and situations may occur in your life. You wonder why you end up in certain places throughout your entire life, but you know, like I said, life is precious and beautiful if you're willing to open your eyes, get acclimated to wherever you are. This was probably like a life lesson, like within the album, just about life. Having something that embodies how we go through life is just like, wow. Like, thank you to 17 for having an album like this. They always want to convey meanings and messages within their music that is very realistic, it's very empathetic, and speaks to people of this current generation. And the fact that where they are in their career and where they are in terms of ages right now, even though they don't have a life like usual people out there, they can definitely come to the forefront and discuss how atrocious their lives can get. Musically talk to that person and be like, look, we get it, we get it. Now, I don't know where I would put this album right now because I literally just heard it, but the way how this story was about life, the different melodies in here, how the voices accompanied those melodies, and yeah, just going from F My Life to April Shower. This is definitely another good album from 17. I'm very happy for them. I'm proud of them. Wherever they go with this album, I know it's going to be good things, and they deserve every single bit of praise that they're going to get from this album. Yeah, just showing so much growth. Like, you can never be mad at maturity and growth. But yeah, that's all I got from it right now. I think I'm going to conclude the reaction here. If you stayed until the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you like this reaction, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below your favorite songs, your favorite moments from songs, how you feel about this album. On that note, I'm out. Bye!